Hebe, the goddess of youth, was the daughter of Zeus and Hera, and also a deity associated with domestic jobs. One of her works was to act as a cupbearer during the banquets held at Mount Olympus. Hebe served the nectar, which gave immortality to gods. One day, by chance, Hebe tripped and knocked all the sacred nectar down. The gods around her laughed. However, Zeus didn't find that funny at all, and decided to strip down the goddess of youth from her role as a cupbearer of gods. Hera was angered by the news that Hebe would no longer serve the nectar and the ambrosia, and said,
I hope you're not plotting anything. And don't take advantage of Hebe's failure to replace her with one of your damned mistresses.
Don't worry, wife of mine. I will find someone who is worthy of such a role.
Without having anyone in his mind to occupy that position, Zeus started to pay attention to men, looking for someone whom he considered interesting. That was when he spotted Ganymede, the prince of Troy, who was assisting the herding of the royal herds. Ganymede had an unmatched beauty. It's possible that a mortal as beautiful as Ganymede never existed. Zeus decided that someone with such beauty had not been conceived to live among men, and the presence of such preciousness would enrich even more the abode of the gods. With that being the case, the supreme god ordered his eagle to go down and abduct the beautiful Ganymede. The eagle flew over the youngster without being noticed and grabbed Ganymede, taking him by surprise. The young guy was gently carried by the divine bird to the top of Mount Olympus, where the god's palace was located. Ganymede was now facing the gods of Olympus, who were impressed with such beauty. Zeus introduced him as Hebe's replacement, and that he'd perform the tasks during the celestial banquets. Now Ganymede was the one accountable for an honorable responsibility, the one of serving the nectar and the ambrosia to the gods. He was offered immortality, and so he'd keep his youthful beauty forever. Ganymede was deeply cherished by the gods, with the exception of the goddess Hera, who was jealous of the lengthy periods that Zeus spent with the beautiful boy. But Zeus's wife was not the only unhappy person. The king of Troy and his queen were deeply saddened by her son's disappearance. To curb the pain he had imposed on Ganymede's parents, Zeus created the constellation of Aquarius, which would be depicted by the figure of the young Ganymede. And so when they looked at the sky, his parents would remember that their son was in a place of honor, right beside the gods of Olympus.